Okay guys, so I have another haul for you guys. I have been collecting this stuff for a little while. I also know that Hobby Lobby had some sales going on. I don't know if mine just didn't have the sales that everybody else's did, but I didn't get any of the clearance stuff that everybody else did, but I did find some good deals. So we are gonna look at some of that stuff here. Give me 1 second. I gotta grab some with a few other things before we get into Hobby Lobby. I have a little bit more of Hobby Lobby than I do of anything else, so we're gonna start off with the other stuff first. Sorry about that. So these couple of items here, I actually got off of Whatnot. So I did a Crafters Raid Train excuse me guys, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Anyway. We did a Crafters Raid Train probably, I don't know, maybe, it was about a month ago. Yeah, it was about a month ago because it was about the 25th of January. And, this is a couple of things that I did buy. Not like I need more dang paper, but this paper is gorgeous. So I did take it upon myself to pick it up. So let me zoom in a little bit. Look at the beautiful designs on this, guys. It has beautiful stars and stuff in it. And it is thicker. Like I said, this is off Whatnot. This one is a little bit more, I don't want to say gothy. It has like butterflies, or not butterflies, oh my gosh, bats and little spiders and stuff in it, but the roses and the purples are really pretty in this. So this is probably going to go a little bit more for like, I'd say maybe a little bit more, what do you call it? This is just solid, like almost a solid green, but it has like a little bit of texture. But my color palette there and this one here was going to be more of like a dark academia, probably. This one was really pretty. This one has some striping in the back. It's almost like a black, like a pavement color, almost. Like a grayish black. But it has this really pretty, it has striping in the back, and then it has the foil. You guys can see the striping in the back, but really liked that one too. This one again is a little bit more of the dark academia. It has the butterflies, but it also has the little spiders, or spider webs. I just really liked the gold foiling and the aesthetic. I think that's one of the reasons why I picked it up. I do love the mushrooms in this. Not big on the crystal thing because that kind of goes into a different mindset on me. So I'm not big on that, but I do like the crystals, so the mushrooms. So we might have to do some fangling with that one, but do like that one. This one I really did like too. This one's kind of upside down though. This one has like moons and like moths and butterflies and stuff, but it has a really pretty techniques and just some greenery and stuff. So this one I was okay with. This one was a little weird too. It kind of came in a pack, so I couldn't like pick and choose. I mean, this all kind of came in a pack. So it was like the whole stack here for like, I think it was like $4 or something like that. So it was pretty cheap for the paper. So I liked the moths on this and the mushrooms and stuff. Like I said, I don't really care for like the crystals and like the eyes and stuff, but this is still okay with kind of like the style of the dark academia. I'm okay with that a little bit, but not that one. That one's kind of weird, but this one's really pretty. I really like this one. It has like the moths and stuff. They're like kind of like a pink with a purple. I was really okay with that one. This one's kind of like a black with kind of like sponge texture on it. My lighting's really weird on this. This one I was okay because it has kind of like these borders I can cut out so I can pick and choose what I liked, so I was okay with that. So I grabbed that one. Like I said, it was probably only like $4 for like this whole bundle. So I did grab that. So I did get some good ones. I have to like like I said, some of them I have to like pick and choose a little bit, and some so this stuff she actually used as scraps, which is fine too. This is very pretty brown and white. But I got some charms and stuff like that. I got a bunch of stuff off of Whatnot that day, because I was actually in the Ray train. This is double-sided too. So we have like polka dots, and then this pretty color, and then polka dots, and then it has like that design on it. Very cool. So she was using some of her punch outs on this, which I'm okay with because I have all that other paper, and I'm okay with scraps. I mean, I rip up and do all that in my scrapbooking, so we're okay with scraps. Here's another piece. It's really pretty. And then I got some of this bigger paper, so I got one of these ones and then one of these ones. So they're similar dots, just bigger on the one. I don't know, I really like that design. I don't know what it is about that one. And then this one here, the white polka dots with that paper, so it's just a bigger design. This one here has like lines. This is all browns and whites, so it's very neutral. If you wanted to do like a coffee journal, this would be very, very, very nice. This one has very, very cool designs. So that one's, I got two of that one. And then I got another set of that one. And then this one here, don't look too close at this one, this will make it go dizzy. But that one has kind of like a neat design there. And then on this side has something similar. Very pretty. And I got two pieces, pinks and browns. You can kind of make that out. It's pink lines. And these are double-sided as well. So this one has like a kind of like a pink sponge, almost like flowery texture. I really liked this one too. It's kind of like a just like polka dots in like the round circles, and then you have that design. And then this one's really pretty too. It has the pink flowers, pink and brown flowers. I love pink and brown together. Love pink and brown together. Pink and brown look so nice together. And then you got just pink polka dots on the back. This one was also another one of my favorites. This would go really nice in my strawberry journal, I think, that I'm doing right now. And then you just get regular brown on the back. This one's really pretty. It's just brown flowers. And this one's kind of like that lighter, little tiny circles that we had on the previous page. And then we get more of the brown flowers. And then we get this one with like pink flowers. I think we already had that one. Here's another one that was similar to the first page, and then we just get like the sponge brown. So yeah, that's another color of that one there. Okay, so we got that one again. And this one's solid pink. What's this one here? Okay, so these two are the same. So we got solid pink, and then this one here is like little stars on it with little dots. So very, very pretty. Very, very pretty. And then I also got some happy mail. I'm going to go through here. This came from Joanne over at Joanne's DIY Life. She has been cleaning out her craft room, and she had a bunch of scrapbook paper and stuff that she decided that she was going to pass along to me. Some napkins and stuff too. Beautiful napkins. Great for decoupaging and stuff. I've had these probably in my stash for a good month too. Been wanting to do a haul. These are really pretty. Look at that. Gorgeous. Pumpkins. I got the crosses. Oh, gold foiled crosses. Very, very pretty. Look at the little bunny. Cute little bunnies. Got two of those ones. And then some snowmen. These would be nice for Christmas or even just winter. These ones are nice too. Oh, they have the snowman on the other side. Look at that. Those are cute. Oh, look at these ones. A cute little couple. So cute. Two of those. These would be really nice for fall too. Look at that. Beautiful colors. And we got some more bunnies. Cute little bunnies. More pumpkins. More beautiful leaves. I love the reds. I love the red leaves. So pretty. Here's some more fall. And then we have, I like that design. Then we have some sunflowers. These are pretty. Pumpkins. More sunflowers. These ones are really pretty. I like the gingham design. And more snowmen. Look at the snowman. Cute. Tissue paper. And then you get the beautiful poinsettias. Two of those. The pretty barn has little snowmen in the back. A couple of those. Here's the other one to that other napkin that we saw. That's really pretty too. Bible verse on it. I am resurrection and the life. Yes. Amen to that. And then we got beautiful, beautiful flowers and the butterflies. So pretty. We got ones with a beautiful bike on it. It'll all be the... It's all about the journey. Oh my gosh, I can't read. Here's beautiful gingham. A couple of napkins here. Beautiful for springtime. Here's some watermelon. Beautiful tissue paper as well with all the bees. Look at all the bees and the... Beautiful. Some more tissue paper. These ones are really pretty too with the big flowers on them. Yes. All that stuff would be so much fun for... Excuse me. For, crafting with the junk journals. I haven't actually used napkins in my junk journal yet, so. And then we just got a couple of little pieces here. I don't think I don't think I opened this up yet, so let's give this a open. So if you guys aren't familiar with, which I'm sure most of you are, because most of you watch along with our collabs and stuff, but if you guys aren't familiar with Joanna over at Joanna's DIY Life, so make sure you go give her a follow. I can link her down in the description box below. Look at the little bears. Cute. Noelle. We'll kind of zoom in a little bit more. Believe in the magic. Little Santa. Oh my goodness. These are a little wild, but they're cool looking. Little polar bear. A Santa. A little bunny all dressed up. Angels made music. That's cute too. Merry Christmas with the wreath. Those are cute. So the first time I looked at those ones, I've actually went through this box a little bit, or this bag a little bit, but I knew I wanted to do the haul, so. Beautiful papers though. These are just little papers, but they are great for scrapbooking. Or, well, scrapbooking too, but junk journaling. Beautiful flowers. Love this one. Look at the beautiful green. And then we got like a little note card. This would be for fall. Gather and give thanks. Welcome to fall. Oops. Here's some pumpkins. And then a little turkey. Gather and give thanks. What am I thankful for? This would be really cute for junk journaling. Loved. These are very cute. That's very cute. I like the wood here, just with the greenery. You can put this on any junk journal. Put this on any, all year. No specific. That almost looks like old wallpaper. That's cute too. Here's one, a very springy. Has fall, or not fall. Well, it could be fall too. The sunflowers, but spring. It's very springy to me. This one's very pretty too. Some more. I really like that one. That one's really pretty too. I like the letters too. That's one you also could do all year. You could do any time of year. I like the greens as well. I've been loving green lately, guys. Green and blues. Look at the reds and the blue. So pretty. Chevron pattern there. And this one's really pretty too. It's green. It's almost a green color. My lighting's really sucky. This one's really pretty too. Just a bunch of those little ones. So that was really nice. Very nice for junk journaling. We're going to get into some bigger stuff here now. She loaded me up. But I do know that there is a lot of really pretty pictures in here. I mean, they're all really pretty, but there's some of my really favorites in here. So these came out of some of that fall one. It has some sunflowers on here. These you can cut them all apart and put them on there separately. You can even cut this out in the middle and put like it for a frame. Really cute. Scrapbook paper. Here's some scrapbooks too, or it's just a piece of scrap. This one's really pretty. Home Sweet Home, another framed one. Our pictures tell the story. Together, we're happy. Together's our happy place. This one's really pretty too with the sunflowers. Keep in mind too, when you get stuff like this, you do not have to keep them together either, guys. You can cut out the flowers. You can cut these sides off for borders and stuff. This is the kind of stuff that I fell in love with, you guys. Look at all the beautiful papers. Like some of these, that's just writing. It's pink, but it's writing, like advertisement writings. This is gonna fall. Maybe have to do like that. And then we got this one here with the roses in the back. You can see the roses. It's just more writing, but it's so pretty. It's kind of on black with like flowers in the background and the leaves. So pretty. I had a couple pieces of that one. And then here's some purple one, which is some writing on it. These are going to be really good for like tags and stuff, for just like filler in the background and stuff. Very pretty. I mean, you can put them on your journal too. This one's really pretty too with the birds. There's a bird. Right there. Flowers. There's another birdie. This one also looks like old wallpaper. It almost has like the stressed areas and stuff. So pretty. Very, very pretty. Another one of my favorites. I love like the distressing. You have all the dots and stuff up here and all the print. It looks like they tried to like put print and stuff over like wood paneling. So pretty. This is another one. It's like it's been peeled back, like wallpaper peeled back on the wall, on the wood. Oh, just love it. Oh, and then the brick, like the painted brick. So pretty, you guys. This is like right up my alley. Love this stuff. Joanna did amazing. Love this stuff. Look at pink. It's like, again, like pink wallpaper peeling back. You get like the flower design right there. And then these ones are like advertisements, like all grouped together. These again are my absolute favorite. And again, you do not have to keep these together. They're only one-sided, so you can cut them out individually. Like recorded seats and stuff. You can use these as your tags and stuff if you wanted to. This is really pretty too with all the roses. It has writing on the back and some music notes and stuff. Very, very pretty. I like all the detailing in the back. This one is very neutral, but it also kind of screams to me Tim Holtz vibes. This just feels like something that he would sell in one of his packs. So I'm very loving that. This one's very, very vintage and antique-y. Love this as well. Must have like staining and stuff. Very pretty. This one's very, very pretty too. Look at that. It's like she's a hair or like a hat dresser or hat seller or however you want to say it. Another one that is gorgeous, guys. Advertisements. Sound of Music. So, so pretty. Beautiful. More advertisements. This one's really pretty. I like the old newspaper look. They have stuff like this. Oh, just pretty. It's gorgeous, guys. All the flowers. Another one of my favorites. I love brick. I don't know what it is about brick, guys. I wish I could do my whole house in brick. Look at that. Okay, maybe not my whole house, but I wish I had an accent wall. Let's put it that way. The flowers and the writing. Look at this one. This one looks like vintage wallpaper as well. So pretty. And the blue. Look at that. Here's blue. She gave me a couple of these ones. Blues and greens with some music notes in the background. So cute. A couple of ones of these too. This is also like the peeled wallpaper. So pretty. Oh, she gave me 3 of these ones. Thank you so much. This is like the antique tiles. Ceiling tiles. Very, very pretty. Look at this one. Wallpaper. This doesn't speak wallpaper. Like the 70s. Look at this one too. See the writing in the back. And some wood one. Some flower detailing on it. Pretty different colored wood. That one's really pretty too, peeled wood. Some gingham. Some wood paneling. I do have some of these, but that's alright. I use them a lot though. I use the wood a lot, so that's fine. This one's really thick. It's glossy, but that's okay too. It's pretty. I loved these as well. These also have some very pretty images. Look at this. Some more scraps. Look at that. Very pretty. This one has like, almost look like little mushrooms, but they look more like little spades. This one also has some very old wallpaper look to it. These are really cool. Look at these. Theater. Dominion Theater. Very cool. Oh, look at the green. You make out that green, guys? My lighting is absolutely horrible. It is almost like a, I don't know, like a, almost like an olive. It's not coming across on camera. That one too. Vintage newspaper advertisements. That one's really pretty too. More advertisements. This one's giving very like shabby chic, very like Paris. The letter stamping. That one's really cool. Has all like this letters and the stamps all over it. That's awesome. That's giving me very Tim Holtz vibes as well. This one's very cool. There's some what do they call it? Toile. I think the toile print. This one is also, but this one actually I like a little bit better. Not that I don't like that one, but this one looks a little bit more antiqued. This is definitely a Tim Holtz vibe. Both of these are very Tim Holtzy. These might actually be a Tim Holtz. Very, very Tim Holtz vibes. Here's some more of that set of the fall print. There's some pumpkins. Some more pumpkins. These are really pretty. Very, very cute. Some more of the wood. I really like this one too. Very vintagey. This one's more Christmassy to me though. Very pretty though. This one's really pretty. And then you have Fa La 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 La. This one you have a couple of them. We got some really pretty hearts. And we have some trees. And then you have one like this. Very, very pretty. Thank you so much, Joanne. I appreciate ya. Love them all. Alright, guys. I forgot. I also have stuff, a couple of things from Amazon as well. So I'm going to actually get into that here quick too. I don't think I have that much from Amazon. Majority of it came from Hobby Lobby. But I did mention these in a previous video. These are, but since I'm doing a haul, I will show them now. These are actually dry glue pens, and you also get, they're in different colors even. And you also get refills. So you can refill your pens. So, I mean, and there is a quantity of 12 pens in here. Quick, dry glue pens. I believe, yeah, I have this one right here. This is the one I used. I used it actually on my project already. And these worked really good on paper doilies, because you have to get in like all these little things to glue it down. These worked really well on that. So just an FYI, you can get these off of Amazon. I do not off the top of my head remember how much they were, but I know they weren't that much. I think it was like maybe $6 or something like that for 12 gel pen, for 12 glue pens. And like I said, you actually get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pens, and then you get 6 refills on them. So I thought that was actually a pretty dang good deal. So you mean you're buying, it's like a buck a thing, and then you get free refills on top of it. So I mean, I actually thought that was a pretty good deal. So just an FYI. So I actually got these as well. I did show these on my video too because I was using them. But they're all different colors. So I got pink, retro. I think this is like a tannish color, a blue, a purple, and then like a brown color. And then I got green, which is the green is what I used on my project, on my junk journaling project, my last junk journaling project. So, but these are just, they're supposed to be like all different colored papers, or different colors, I mean different textured papers. And I'll show you that, since I didn't really actually showed it on my thing, but I'll go over it on here. So it's pretty much the same concept. So you get like kind of like a normal paper here, almost a normal paper. It almost looks normal, I guess, but you get kind of a couple of those. And then these ones kind of have like embossing, like like little squares. It's really hard to see with my lighting, but there's a couple of those ones, and then you get these ones that almost feel like a plasticky, but these are also embossed with like little circles. And then this is the main reason why I got them, because I thought these would be really cool for like textured backgrounds in my junk journals. But this is like a pink, you get like the mesh colored, and then you get a white in it. And then these are like mesh as well, but they have like the white, whatever that stuff is, the plaster almost like stuff on it. But you get like a pink, and then you get a white, and then this is the same kind of stuff. You get a pink and a white, and then these are like homemade paper, very textured. They have a weird background. I don't know. It's like they put it on something else, but these are made papers. You could tell that they're made papers. And then these ones are like very see-through. So it's like they peeled it off of these in a way. But I just thought that these would be kind of cool for just texture for in your background. And I got all different colors on them. I mean, I'd have to go back and look and exactly see how much I paid for everything. And if I don't remember to link stuff, guys, I've had people like reach out to me and ask how or where I found it or what I paid for it and all that stuff. Don't hesitate to do that. If you guys got questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, okay? I will answer you definitely in the comments, and I will link it in my description box. But there's a lot of times I forget to link stuff like this. So if you guys want me to link it, if I can, I will link it. So like stuff like this from Amazon, I can link it. The glue pens, if they have them in stock and I can find them, I will link it. So if you guys are interested, let me know. But like I said, I get them all different colors, and you get basically the same concept in each one. So I'll just show you the pink. I'm not going to open up every single one of them because, like I said, they're all the same. But I just thought this would be really cool, and they all came together. I didn't order separate ones for different colors. They all came together all in the one package, all in the same bundle. So I'll have to look and see how much I actually paid for these, but I know it wasn't a whole lot. So maybe it was like $9.99 or something like that for all of them, but that's a lot of paper, and you can use these for a lot of different things. Like I said, I had the green one as well, so I just didn't include that in the showing of this. Alright guys, now I think that is everything from Amazon. Oh no, I'm wrong. These came from Amazon as well. So these are just little stickers. But these are book stickers. I thought these would be really cute for in the junk journals. Or any kind of project actually, but book stacks. Any kind of book stack. You know, if you get into like, any kind of antique books or anything like that, I absolutely love antique books, and the designs on some of these are absolutely gorgeous. I know these were not that much. They were only like $3.99 maybe for the whole thing. These are very cheap, but I absolutely love vintage books and anything to do with books. So these are actually, I think, a great grab if you want to decorate anything with books to have in in your thing. And you get multiples in here as well, so that's nice. But you just have to, I mean, I don't like the white around the back, around the frames or whatever, so I usually cut around those. I'll fussy cut them. But yeah, if you get into like cottagecore or dark academia, these would be really nice for dark academia or anything like that. So yeah, not bad at all. I'm not going to waste the time of putting them back in there because everything's going to go in their little cubby after we're done. So now we're going to get into Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to start off with a couple of things that I got that were Tim Holtz items. I am obsessed with Tim Holtz. These two things were not on sale. I don't know where anybody's getting this junk, especially the Tim Holtz stuff that is on clearance at their Hobby Lobby. But my Hobby Lobby obviously sucks because I could not find any of that stuff. But these butterflies are really nice. They are Tim Holtz, but these are also ones that have like the clear backing, which are I absolutely love, because then I don't gotta fussy cut around. I still probably will fussy cut around a little bit just so it doesn't have the edge of the clear. But look at how gorgeous these are. And these are great for like the mystical cottagecore vibes, if you like fairies and stuff like that, guys. Because you can turn the Tim Holtz dolls into fairies. If you guys have not seen me do that, they're very, very cute. Let's see if I can find a... So you can put them behind the Tim Holtz dolls. Very, very adorable. They have clear ones as well. There's so many different ones. I haven't actually got a chance to go in here and look at all of them. I've seen a bunch of people work with them though. This one's really pretty. This one has like a pink tint to it. Oh, but I've seen a bunch of people working with them yet, so I know I've known about them, and that's what I like about them. But these are only, I mean, you get 72 stickers, 72 butterflies in here, all with the wings and butterflies, for $5.99. So I still didn't think that was a bad deal, even for regular price. Granted, would I have loved to get them for clearance? Of course. But I actually didn't think that was bad for that. Now these, the last time I was at my store and was looking at Tim Holtz stuff, they didn't have these. So they must have just got these in or restocked them. But these looked absolutely nifty as heck. I've seen other people use these, and I was dying to find them. There's 3 pages, but there's 144 stickers. They're supposed to be like vintage tape. So if you've seen like the really, really old tape on like old pictures and stuff, they turn like this brownish, yellowish tint on it. That's basically what these are. It's like sticker tape that has that brownish, yellowish color that is going to make it look very old. So you can put it on something that's going to make it look like old tape. Granted, you probably can make your own. I'm not sure how to do that. Probably some like alcohol inks and stuff. But there's 144 stickers in here, and it was only $4.99. So I didn't think that was a bad deal for that many. It's going to take me a lot longer to make them, and probably more money because I have to go find the alcohol inks to use it. in order to find it. So they had more of these things. I got a bunch of these, but I didn't get this one. So, but these are nice for any kind of like tags and stuff and junk journaling. Sunshine on the mind, 100%. Follow your dreams. Blessed and grateful. Any of these are going to be very great for smile often. For any like tags and stuff that you can just put for just in your background. Create something beautiful. It's just for like extra create happy moments. Celebrate life. Laugh often. These are nice for, these would be nice for like on the side. These two. Like on the side of your tag or something. Bloom where you're planted. These are very springy and very like live a happy life. That's in a stamp form. That's kind of cute. Always mean a smile. Joy, love. That's really pretty. These are the days to remember. Woo! Stuff flying everywhere. Enjoy every moment. There's also these. There's so many in this, guys. So this is a bunch of like, they got butterflies in this as well, but there's so many flowers in this. I have not even looked. There's 100 pieces in here. 50 designs. So you get 2 of each. But there is so many in here. Look, oh my gosh, look at how pretty. And I love the clear. That's the main reason why I bought these. I loved that they were clear, the poppies. You just get greenery too. Look at the lavender in here. It's very pretty. Those are gorgeous. You get birds as well. These are stickers too, aren't they? Oh no, they're just die cuts. Oh, okay, well I didn't know that, but that's fine. Little hummingbirds. Some of these actually might be kind of hard to see now that I got them all dumped out here. Look at that pretty pink. Oh, look at that one. So pretty. These are huge, but they're really pretty. Look at that one. Oh, look at the pretty butterflies. Yeah, there's a lot of pretty ones in here. These are very, very bright, vibrant. One's a little bee on it. Very, very vibrant. I haven't actually got to open these up and look at them. Oh, look at the big sunflower. That one's really big too. Look at that one. Pretty. Carnation. Yeah, they got a lot of pretty ones. A lot of them we didn't even see. Look at this one. Just the pretty little yellow flowers. red roses. Those are really pretty. Alright, so these, I'm not even going to take these out of the package. You can just see these. These are a little bit, they're like paperish flowers. There's 120 count in here. These were $7.49. These ones were a little bit more expensive. This is probably the most expensive one that I picked up. But I thought the pastel colors were really pretty. These would go really nice in a junk journal and stuff. Like I said, they're paper, so they're going to be a little bit flat. So they won't bulk up your journal too much. Very, very pretty. They have like yellows, pinks, purples, and like the pastel greens and stuff, and cream colors and stuff. Very, very pretty. Die cuts. These have a lot of like the flowers and stuff in them as well, and butterflies. There is a bunch of them that look like they have a little bit of the white background, so I might have to fussy cut in some of them, but there is a bunch of them in here also that looks like that they don't have that as well. I'm not gonna dump them all out or nothing, but I wanted to see some of these. So yeah, you got like the beautiful butterflies and stuff, which you can use those like the Tim Holtz ones. And you have like beautiful roses. That one's really pretty. It's almost like a peachy. Stay in camera, Tiffany. Let's see what else we got in here. Okay, so he's got stuff like that. Not real wild about that one. Very peachy color. Some pretty butterflies. Yeah. So we got some good stuff in here. Like I said, haven't really... Pink flower there. That one I probably have to cut around a little bit. Like I said, I don't really want all the white showing. I mean, if that don't bother you, then great. That's fine. That one's really pretty too. So yeah. There's a bunch of them in here though.
There.
Hey. Off. This one is also $4.49, 40% off. But it has a bunch of like cottage core stuff in it. It has mushrooms in it. It has some deer in it. Even has some books. Vintage book stack here. Stamps. Let's maybe open this one up. I'm gonna have a long video, guys. Hope that's okay with you guys. But yeah, look at, oh my gosh, look at that. Love the books. Gorgeous. I love books so much. Look at the books. That's really pretty too, though. And then you got frames, tags, the mushrooms. Love the mushrooms. You got stamps. Here you got a deer, a chair. That one's really cool. Like the buck with a little dough next to him. Little teapot, plates. These are really cool too. Here's some frames. A sofa. Not real big on those. frames. Little stamps are cute. Little teacups are cute. I love the roses. That's awesome. I like that too. It's nice. I like those. I like the woods and frames around them. And then another stamp here. Cute little bags. These are adorable. And we got a bunch of little stamps here. Little stamps. We got little plates. Mushrooms. Some more mushrooms. Here's some like little star sewn things. Look, a little squirrel. A little cloche. A little cloche on books. Gardening stuff. More mushrooms. Another deer. Little hedgehog. Adorable. More butterflies. Here's some bigger stuff in here, guys. Some more mushrooms. There's another bigger star here. Says here, this is also from Paper Studios, $4.99. This is Fairy Tale Cottage. These are going to be clear stickers too. So these are all stickers in here, and they come off clear. You see that? But you have like teapots, a little goose in here, and stuff. So this is just kind of like a little pack. But you have very cute stuff in here. A teapot, or a little teacup. Bunnies, strawberries, another goose, little frog, a little teapot there. Like that little, spit it out, Tiffany. The vintage typewriter. Butterflies, little hedgehog down there. Mushrooms. More deer, squirrels, butterflies, little gnomies. If you guys know me, I like my gnomies. Even got unicorns in it. Got some books. Another little gnomie holding a kitty cat. Looking at me, ain't he cute? More of my mushrooms. Little bird, birdie nest. More strawberries up here in the top. So yeah, I figured these would be really cute for anything. You can put these anywhere. Little pumpkin dude here. Beautiful butterflies. Little pumpkin cottage. So yeah, I didn't think that was a bad deal for 40% off. Also, I got all these birds here. These were $2.99. These are all stickers as well. But you get all these kind of birds in here. There's 18 pieces in here. So you have to probably get 2, maybe not. But anyway, you even get cardinals, the little pretty birds all over, all kinds of birds. Yellow, little bluebirds. I mean, these would be great. They're just great for cottage decor or any spring DIYs. So it was great. So I picked those up as well. $2.99, 40% off. More butterflies. Butterflies are great, but these are kind of more neutral. These were $2.49. There's 26 pieces in this one, so you get two sheets. But I figured, you know, these are kind of more moths, I think. But I think they're just more, they go with anything. So I figured those would work for something. I got some more mushrooms. These were $1.99, 40% off. And you get 2 sheets as well. And you get all the mushrooms, all the mushies you want. And this was $2.49. And you get a bunch more birds and flowers and butterflies. So you get 36 pieces in this one. I found that were actually on clearance. And these were the calendars. If you guys don't know my channel very well, I have a collab called Calendar Girls with a bunch of us gals that like to get together and do calendar DIYs. So we basically get calendars and we come up with unique ways to DIY with them. So this is one that I found that was only $1.29 on sale. It is a Thomas Kincaid. They only had 2 different kinds there, so I grabbed the 2 different kinds I could find. But his prints are always pretty nice. The mountain scenes are really nice. I thought that was pretty. I'm not real big on beach scenes, but I don't mind like mountains with the lakes and stuff. I'm from Minnesota, so I like the lake scenes and stuff like that, but I'm not big on beach. I didn't mind this kind of stuff either. This is very like textured paint though. You could definitely tell this is more based off of his paint movement, because there's a lot of like washed out paint look in this one. Like you can kind of tell that by the cover. Like it's very kind of distorted from the paint. So I mean, if you like that kind of texture, this would be a great calendar for you. So like this one is not my favorite. I'm not a beach person. I've never actually been to the beach, to be honest. That's maybe why I'm not a beach person. But I'm more of a mountain gal, more of a nature tree kind of person. But that's kind of just because I was raised it. So you can definitely tell this is very washed out, colorful, colory with his paints and stuff. You can kind of all blends in. You can't tell really what you're looking at. There's the front cover, and you can definitely tell that, I mean, you can tell that there's texture there, but you can't tell exactly what everything is. You can see that it's most likely boats, but you can't see no detail on the boats. So this isn't one of my favorite calendars, but like I said, I can use it for anything. I can use it just for the paper itself. I can roll them up into beads. I can, you know, use just the color of the background and stuff. If I just need a blue textured background. I don't keep the pieces in whole. So if I just want a big tree, I can cut out the big tree in there and just put that in my junk journal or something. So, I mean, it's kind of one of those things is you kind of think outside the box when you have to use calendars. I didn't mind this one either. That one's pretty. This one's supposed to be Plaza Lights in Kansas City. So yeah, that was one of them. Like I said, it was only $1.29, so I took it because I can use it for anything. Ain't gonna pass up on a calendar. This one was only $1.29 as well. This one's a little bit more like the Thomas Kincaid that I'm used to. This is a little bit more my style. Very, very pretty. The thing I like about Thomas Kincaid is he does a lot of flowers and stuff in his garden settings and stuff. He's also big on cottages, and I'm very big into cottage core right now. So it's a lot of his paintings kind of remind me of like but this is kind of like the kind of stuff, Cobblestone Lane. This is the kind of stuff I love. I love this kind of stuff. This reminds me of like England and that kind of vibe. It has all the beautiful cottages. This is very, very up my, if I could redo my house, I would do something like this. Do the windows and that cottage thing, have the brick house and everything. Very, very beautiful. Very up my alley. This is so pretty. This one too. All the brick and the windows that way. The church is really beautiful. That is gorgeous. That is that one there. I would love. I just walking down the cobblestone path right there would be so pretty. Going to Tom's flower shop. Cottages back here. Then you got a little farmhouse. Red Barn Retreat. That one's really pretty too. I'd even be okay with that kind of house. Look at the grape thing. Oh my gosh, I can't draw. Oh wow. Look at that one. It's a cottage. That would be my parents' place. That would be up my parents' alley right there. They'd be the log cabin by the mountains and the water. Well, that one's really pretty too. Look at all the fall colors. A little deer hanging up right there. Some donkeys in the back. Pretty colors. Very, very pretty, guys. And then Thomas Kincaid's famous winter scenes with all the pretty Christmas lights and the trees, snowman. Hey everyone, welcome back. This is another day. I just recently went up to Fargo again, and these were, so I've seen a lot of people haul these. These are from Michael's. I'm just gonna dive right into this since it's addition to the haul that I just made. But I've seen people just recently haul these. These are from Michael's. These are Michael's paper pads. These are supposed to be, were supposed to be like $5.99. Now I don't know if the sale just ended this last weekend or whatever, but I got them at $11.99. But when I rang them up, she says they were they're originally $19.99. So I was still getting a deal. So I wasn't gonna pay $20 for them, that's for sure. Especially when I don't technically need the paper, but I loved these prints and I wanted to pick them up. I've gotten shown this one already, but I will show it to you real quick just so you guys see it. This is like it's like a pink. Here, I'll even zoom in so you guys can see it better. But this is like a pink gingham. Very, very pretty. You get 2 pieces each. Pretty typical in these paper pads. And then you get this beautiful flower detailing. And then you get these here. So this one is good for junk journaling because it has the writing, but these are all very, very pretty. Sweet Cozy Cottage, which is, Sweet Cozy Cottage, which is very up my alley. Sweet Home, very, very cute. Very, very beautiful. Love the colors. And then you get this beautiful green stripe. One of my favorites. I love the stripes. And then you get just this beautiful, beautiful pink. Almost looks like a watercolor. And then you get this beautiful green. It's almost like a greenish blue, like a turquoise, which is one of my favorite colors. But it's almost looked like a pool or bathroom tile. I've seen bathroom tiles like that, but it's kind of cool looking. Love this, and I love the strawberries. And then we get the little dots and stuff. Those are the gold foil. Love that. And then you get this purple. It almost looks pink on camera, but it's purple. You get like little bows with little flowery detail. Almost looks like wallpaper. Very, very pretty. And then one of my favorites is you get the strawberries with the green gingham in the back. Very, very pretty. Love this one. This one's definitely going to be going in my junk journal that I'm working on right now. I'm working on strawberries. So, perfect. And then you get the alphabet with this pink background with all the flowers and stuff. Very, very cute. And then you get this beautiful watercolor blue, turquoise blue. And then I get this green. It's kind of like a greenish color. Like I said, it does kind of look green on camera, I guess, but it has a little geese or swans. I think it may be swans. And then I love this one too. I love the little pictures. This one has the strawberries. Oh, you can't really see it. Has the strawberries over here with the bow. And then a little cottage up here. Very, very cute. It has all the foil too. This is all foil. And then it has this one up here with the frame and the strawberries. Very, very pretty. And then you have this one up here that says grow. And then this one over here says you silly goose with the little geese down here in the bottom. You have a girl and a boy. Very, very cute. And then there's this one here. It almost looks similar to the, that other flowered one, but it looks like it's smaller. And then it's kind of like a blue. It almost looks green on camera, but it's like it's the blue blue stripes. Very, very cute. And then you got all of these cute little things here. Got there's beauty everywhere, and then another swan representing the other paper that we saw, and then the cute little cottages. They're so adorable. Love this. This is very, very cottage core, very up my alley right now. Love this. I don't dig all of the colors. I mean, I'm okay with the purples and stuff like that, but I don't know if I'm necessarily into pink, but it's still pretty. And then this one's really pretty. This one's purple. Like I said, again, it almost looks pink, but it's purple. With the foil in between each square. Very, very pretty. And then you get a purple watercolor. And then this one has the purple gingham in the background with the strawberries on top. Again, the gingham almost looks pink, but it's kind of a more of a purplish color. It's like a violet. It's like a light violet. And then this one is the pink with the bows and stuff. And then you have the foil. Very, very pretty. And then we're going to move into the strips. These would be really cute on a border or something on your junk journal or a scrapbook or something. Love the strawberries. Love this. It's just a delight. Very cute. And then the cottages up here, all the flowers, all the gold detailing. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we got the purple swans down here. Very, very cute. And then we got this one that's kind of a purple, purple lines. And then we have these beautiful flowers along the sides. Oh, you can't even see them. Look at you. Beautiful flowers. They're on both sides. And then you have the beautiful purple swans. And that's it on this one, guys. Love, love this one. This one is called the Wildflower Cottage, if you guys don't know. Very, very cute. And then this one, I've never actually seen anybody haul this one. So I like showing you guys new things, so I picked this one up. This one's called Sprout and About. And this one has the beautiful strawberries, again, on the green background with the beautiful flowers. Loved this. And then we have like the red gingham, which would go great in any strawberry. Or 4th of July even would be nice. Christmas would work in. And this one was a little different, but it was still cute. It has tomatoes. This one has the gold foiling in between. So if you're doing any kind of farm journal or like cooking journal or something like that, this would be a cute paper to have. This one wasn't my favorite. It's still okay, but it still isn't my favorite. It's just the greenery with the kind of a pinkish leaf there. And this one here is very cute. It has smooth bold coffee, and then it has all the flowers coming out of the can with the foil butterflies and the little dots and everything, and then you have a foiled border around the edge here. Very, very pretty. This one was very cute too. It has all of the beautiful flowers. You have your tomatoes and your strawberries and all that decorating it. And then this one's kind of trippy if you look close at it, but it has greens and pinks, kind of 3 tones of greens, and then you got your light pink. This one still go very well into my strawberry junk journal, so that's why I like that one. The greens and the pinks go really well. And then you got the more tomatoes here. I'm gonna have to kind of do like a summer garden one or something. It might be kind of fun. Then you get the pink gingham. And then you have this one. This one's really cute. I liked this one here with all of the different patterns and stuff and the leaves. Thought this one was really cool with all the greens. And then you have all the seed packets here. These are really cool. You got like thyme, radishes, strawberries, sage, tomato, marigold, carrots, and rosemary, all that kind of stuff on here. Very cute. This one I loved. It looks like a old-fashioned wallpaper. I could see this in the house in like the 70s. Very, very pretty. That one was probably my favorite. The stuff we had in our house when I was like little was like orange, and I don't like orange. This one was okay too. Still wasn't one of my favorites, but it was still okay. It has all the green colors, but it's like all the vegetables. So you got like the radishes and the onions, I'm assuming, or maybe that's garlic. Might be garlic, but tomatoes and carrots and all that stuff. And then this one was again one of my favorites. Has the strawberries. And then has the pinks and the gold foiling in between each square. Or each diamond, however you want to say it. Very, very cute. And then this one here has the packets just kind of scattered everywhere. Very, very cute. And then there's the green foil. Or green foil, oh my gosh, the green gingham. Getting myself tongue-tied now. And then we have brown. Brown is just a very simple color. I liked the brown. And then we have Farm Fresh Market, Club, Off to the Market. The strawberries are really pretty here. Loved that with the gold foiling. It's all very, very pretty. This one was gorgeous too. Loved this one. It has all the strawberries in the little containers, little patches. Adorable. Very, very cute. And then this one's red, the red version of all of the vegetables. And then we have some more of these ones, the strawberries, and then we have Neighborhood Garden Club, Garden Fresh, Spread Seeds of Kindness, Make Room to Bloom and Grow, Soak Up the Sunshine. Very, very cute. And then we got just a beautiful green. Sorry, I was off in my own little world. We got the radishes. These are all the little strips again, and we got like the tomatoes. Grow with love. Beautiful flowers and strawberries down here. Loved this one up here, and we'll actually have a page coming up soon about that. And yeah, I mean all the packs and everything, gorgeous. Just everything is just gorgeous. Love it. Yeah, this one right here. This one's very, very pretty. Loved this one. It almost looks like a quilt pattern. Very, very cute. And that was our last one on that one, guys. Hope you enjoyed those. That was all I pretty much got, well, except for these here. But these aren't that big of a deal. I got 3 of these. This is the first time I've ever actually seen the large ones, but I think these would go really nice with some of my new ephemera that I've been getting for storage. So I got 3 of these clear stackable things here. Otherwise, that's all I really got at Michael's. I went in there for a mission and came out with just a few things. So that was all I had from Michael's. And then I did stop at Hobby Lobby again, and I looked at their clearance items. I didn't get a whole lot, but I got a few things. These were hanging in their clearance, but they weren't marked clearance. They were marked tarnished, so they might have probably went into clearance eventually. Here, I'm going to zoom in more. But they're very, very pretty. They're just angel wings, and I thought these would go really good on some kind of dangle or something in the future. So you know, maybe if we do like, I mean, and Christmas would be nice because of all of that, but if you do like a memory journal of somebody, or even an angel journal would be pretty. I never even thought about doing an angel journal, but now I have. But anyway, it was $1.49, and I actually got this 50% off because all of their jewelry making right now is 50% off. So I even got it less. It was originally $1.99, and it was marked down to a $1.49 because it was tarnished. I'm okay with it tarnished. I actually like that old style look, so I actually really like these. So I got these for like 74 cents. So, heck yeah. I was fine with that. These were in their clearance aisle as well. Their original price was $2.99. The strawberries, love the strawberries. And these were this was 74 cents. So why not? I'm doing a strawberry journal, and we're going to hop on that bandwagon. So I picked up that stamp for 74 cents. I thought that was a fantastic deal for that, especially when they were originally $2.99. I don't know where that came from. It's an extra sticker. This one was originally $2.79, and it was marked down to 69 cents, but it's a beautiful butterfly. So I do a lot of butterflies in my stuff because I do cottagecore, and right now it's springtime. They had more of these even, and I was like, heck yeah. So I picked up the cute little butterfly. So I thought that was a great deal. This was probably the only thing that was not on sale at all, but I needed these for my project here for the one that I'm doing right now. But that was $1.49, so I picked these up. They're just colored leaves. Very, very cute. I have white ones, but I don't have any colored leaves, so I thought those would be nice. And then I picked these up too. These were in the clearance item. There's only 2 left, so I picked both of them up. But I figured that they would come in handy, especially around springtime and summer coming up. But they're just the jewelry strips, but they have beautiful butterflies on them and the sunflowers here and stuff, and then they have a beautiful bee. Yeah, So I thought these would be really cute. We can put these on some junk journaling too. And this one's exactly the same. So we got two of the same. So I thought those were really cool. I figured that would come in handy. And then the last thing I picked up from their clearance was this little pouch. I figured that this would work really well for some ephemera or some stickers or something. It's just a zip pouch. Everything works on it. This was originally $7.99 and I got it for $4.49. But I thought, why not? It has a clear pouch so I can see what's in it. And I can put a bunch of my stickers or my cutouts or something in it, my die cuts. So yeah. So that's all I have for you guys. That was my haul, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I will get this out as soon as I can. God bless you all. Love you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.